During the Clippers' win streak, Westbrook's only playing about 17 minutes per game, but he's averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 53% from the field, nearly 37% from three. So how much of Westbrook's selflessness and leadership has impacted the Clippers' success?
A lot. I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give it to him. Whether it's really his idea or not.
No, I think what it did help is it helped the coach.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? It's, as a coach, right, benching him has him looking at you sideways. For him to volunteer, it kind of takes away that negativity of it, right? Even though you guys are probably like, yeah, I want to bring him off the bench. The fact that he says, hey, don't worry about me, coach. I'll come off the bench, run your offense. It's what Darvin Ham should have allowed when he was with the Lakers.
Yep.
Then you wouldn't have had a disgruntled, player.
Yep.
Like not wanting to be a part of it. So he's in the same role he was there, but now look at him on the bench. He's happy as hell.
But Gil, the difference being, though, I'll go to the bench for James Harden.
Right.
I'm not going to the bench for Lemon Daddy.
No, that's facts.
But I'm just saying, it's a different situation on the Clippers side.
But a player who wants to win can see the writing on the wall.
Yes.
Sometimes, that's what I said, sometimes I think coaches and media, sometimes, I do it too, we don't give a player the benefit of the doubt of being smart. Right? I can see this shit ain't clicking for me. Right? I'm not clicking with this unit. I click better with this unit. When I was in Orlando, right, and I remember we were winning. I was playing very well, and the paper was writing, when is he going to start already? And I went to Jameer Nelson. I don't want to start. I love playing with J.J. Redick now, right? Brandon Bass. I love this second unit because we just push that bitch, shoot it. It puts me in a style. I don't have to worry about Turkaluk, and he understood what I was talking about, right? So I'm not here for your position. I like this second unit. It fits my style better, right? And that gave him a relief, not stressing like he got to make shots, he got to make plays, because he knew I wasn't after that spot. So you have to give players a chance to really look at themselves, look at each other, and be like, yo, Lexi, you're better at this. Don't worry about me. I'll tell coach that I'm coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Free game, right?
Bless us.
Buy in to what the coach's vision is, and you will be the coach's best friend. Ty Lue said in the beginning of the season, he's like, man, best thing happened to us is Russell Westbrook. What did Russ do immediately? He bought in.
Mm-hmm. Right? First time they had a leader in that Kawhi PG
The coaches all have an ego to want these grown-ass men to buy in to what they fucking want to deliver, but they don't know how to ask us to. So they expect us to. So when you got a player like Russ that's automatically understanding what he's saying without him saying it, okay, I'm going to have to buy in to what he sees something I don't see. I'm going to have to come off the bench. Let's just see how it works. All right, if it don't work, he better have a plan B or plan C, or I'm looking at you like, yo, what the fuck you doing, Ty Lue? What the fuck we doing over here?
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm going to trust and buy into it, just for all the other players out there, you're trying to figure out, should you trust your coach or not? At Carolina, the number one thing was buy in. We got Roy came in. Buy in. Can you buy in? Can you trust what he's saying and do what he's saying? Same thing with any other rookie year, third year, fourth, whatever the year it was new coach. Are you going to buy into what they selling? Because if you don't.
But the thing to your point about the buy-in, though, now Clippers win 8 straight games. A lot easier to buy in.
It's working.
Now Clippers lose 8 straight games. It's like, wait a minute, motherfucker, you playing me 17 minutes a game and we ain't winning shit. It makes it a little bit easier. But you guys have all been in locker rooms. How tough is it to have a player like that who's maybe not playing as much as they want to, that could go the other side, that could be a destructive force in that locker room, could be a locker room cancer, like people say. Even if they are winning, still bitter, still miserable. And I think to Westbrook's credit, being a UCLA guy, obviously a school that produces men of strong character and high value.
But buying in goes both ways, though. To be honest, this is a team, right? And when you're talking about team, the concept of a team is it has to be able to expand and fluctuate. So whatever idea a coach has coming into training camp, that training camp should change your idea if something is off, right? You can say, oh, this is the lineup I want. Mm-hmm. Well, if this guy doesn't fit, you have to be quick enough to change it, because the players that looking at this weak dude he's getting the food that he don't supposed to be getting has now turned on you if you're keeping him there, right? Like your idea of this is what you want your starting lineup to look like. If he didn't earn that position, if he didn't earn those minutes, if he didn't earn those, you lose respect from everyone else. So you have to be able to adjust as a coach also.
Yeah, because we losing trust.
Because we're losing trust.
We're like, man, you putting him in. We done lost 4 straight games with him doing it while he's still there. He getting beat backdoor every time.
Backdoor every time. You put him in for defense. He can't hit no shots. So like, yo, let me try. I can throw 13 motherfucking shots up.
13?
I can throw 13 threes up. Let it rain.
Come on, man. Let it rain.
Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, you as a coach, you have to be aware also and understand, like, yeah, I might go into the game. Hey, that's what I said when Ty Lue said, "You're Bones, you're not in our rotation." That irks the fuck out of me. It irks me. How the fuck can you tell a kid that he's not in your room? How the fuck do you know? There might be a game you put him in and boom, he got 30. Like Cam Thomas wasn't in their rotation.
You got to talk about
Cam
that.
Thomas wasn't in their rotation. Cam Thomas wasn't in their plans to start.
At all.
Well,
Them two games, him coming out there saying, "Bruh." Now you're like, oh shit, hey, what we need to do? Adjust it.
Cam Thomas staying.
So you don't know what bones, you got bones on the bench, you're not giving them, you do not know.
Wow, that's a big statement.
You don't
It's
know.
over their head though, Gil. You really gotta, why doesn't he know? Because he has the ability to show out at any given moment you put him in.
Talent is talent.
Turn the game around. You didn't even know he was gonna do this. He came in 12 points, 8 minutes.
You don't know. Then you be like, okay, 12 minutes, hey, let me go try you again. Now his confidence is building. Now he might be the link that you looking for in a trade.
And that's the buy-in you're talking about from the other side.
But
the
that's
coach
what I'm
buying
saying.
into the player.
You buy into my work ethic.
That's
Buy
what's
in
up.
that I would do the right thing. Like that's what I'm saying. That it's an ecosystem that needs to be built.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying, hey, Bones, we need you to come in 3-4 times a day, this and this and this, and he's buying into this work ethic, and you're not rewarding.
You gotta reward him.
You're not rewarding him. You're not letting him come in the game. You keep DMPing
Well, I
him.
think that's when he says you're not on the rotation, that's such a lazy approach from a coach. Like now
demoralizing.
now he's pissed. He might be pouting. Maybe he's not coming in extra. Now you're like, oh yeah, of course I'm not going to play you because look how you're acting. But you instilled that mindset into me when you told me that. When you could have said nothing, and then I'm just going to be prepared for the opportunity when it presents itself.
And it's indefinite. We don't know how long this out of the rotation
Yeah,
shit.
like, what
that
does that
mean?
even mean?
What the fuck does that even mean? I like the word doghouse rather than out of the rotation. That sentence alone, hey bro, you're gonna be out of the rotation.
Yeah, that gives you no clarity or information at all.
How did I get outside of the
Doghouse
rotation?
means you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing.
A doghouse means I don't know when people are like, yeah, you in the doghouse. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Is that I go sleep there, but bitch, I'm coming out when I want to play. That
ain't what the doghouse is. That ain't what the
motherfucker. There ain't no door in my doghouse. You can't lock me in
Your
here.
doghouse is different than ours.
His doghouse is way
Our
different.
doghouse is locked.
But think about
They
it.
put a chain on that motherfucker.
The concept of a doghouse is I go in there, that's where I'm supposed to sleep.
the door is open.
I'm the player. Do I gotta open it?
nigga.
Or do I got a motherfucker door and you lock it and then
They come by and clean the little cup against the little barbell. Ding, 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 ding. Like we
Come
locked
in,
up
give
in
you
here.
your food and leave you
But
there.
that's what like there's a coach that told me, college coach, Louisville coach, and when I interviewed him, we was talking with my daughter, and he said one thing is, he said, I want to win. Whatever happens on that court, remember, I want to win. I'm not going to penalize myself and the team because of this, right? So if me and you ain't getting along, I can deal with it after. I can deal with it in practice. I'm not going to deal with it
In the middle
on
of
the
a
court.
game.
He said, I got players that cuss me out, fuck you. And hey, are you ready to get back in the game?
Please. Hey,
Go back and win the game for it.
That's coaching.
That's a coach.
That's coaching.
That is a quality
That
coach.
get me. Hey, I'm
right?
hyped. I'm hyped after that.
Like no matter what, you gonna cuss me out. You the worst coach ever. Are you done? Now, can you go in the game and help us win?
Now
we
get
can
your ass
talk
back in
about
there and
this
hit the game
later.
winner.
Right? Yes.
Bad.
Versus you expressing yourself and then I penalize you. Well,
That
you're
was-
going to sit there
yeah.
for 5, 6, 7, because that's hurting me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? And coaches got to understand that too. Like, do you want to win or do you want to teach? Do you want to
Whenever you want to be
they
right.
say-
or do you want to
It's
be
not
right?
about teaching.
Do you want to be right?
They're
Yeah.
trying to set examples in the middle in real time.
Yeah, but examples hurt you too.
Yeah. And that's what they impulsively they don't get.
But they want to, especially in college, obviously be in control of the whole machine. So
Yeah, they're
whatever it is, my bag is still secure.
Yeah. They want credit. They want
Yeah.
credit and they don't want to take the criticism.
Yeah.
And that's usually how it goes.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what you say to me as long as your buckets is following. Cause you dumb. Cool. 1 full flat, go.
Yeah, don't be
One full
lazy.
flat go, yeah.
Don't go out here complaining and then not getting buckets and not getting back on defense. I'm gonna reward you,
That's
bro.
what I said. I'm not going, like, that's what I said. There's like, there's the game, there's practice, there's the ego. We all have egos, but we have to understand when to release them. Like, I'm not gonna try to prove myself right to prove you wrong, because me proving my best players wrong or this player or a guy that can help to mess up your attitude, which affects the team itself.
Yeah, because this could have went a very different way with Russ and Ty Lue.
Yep.
Yes.
Them both trying to prove their point, and then it would negatively impact the team. So
Did with the Lakers.
And you also got to give some love too to Norman Powell. So Norman Powell started the game this season. Is averaging 13 points per game and 25 minutes per game, but 16 points per game during the streak. Him and Westbrook.
that's a consistent man.
yeah,
right
very
there.
well together.
Yeah, played very well.
Professional. He's a
is
hard hat guy. He's
consistent.
hard hat.
Another
Yep.
UCLA guy, so understandable.
Blue collar. We call him blue collar. Show up.
Like,
do
even
his
Go
job.
Bruins.
Like, even we look at somebody like Man, right? Who ain't really doing much, right? Probably there for defense.
Yep.
Which is a weird thing for me because you got Kawhi
And PG.
and PG.
And he's playing 28.
You know what I mean? It's just that, like
28
Like, how much defense do you need from the same position? Like, but like somebody like him, right? I would rather have, to be honest, PJ Tucker. The reason is I know PJ Tucker's gonna go offensive rebound. He's gonna set random
Wait, did he
screens.
score yet?
No, he ain't played.
Damn.
He is a coach's decision.
But that's what I'm saying. But like somebody like him, I know he's gonna do these little things that don't equate to stats. But it probably,
damn,
he set a
that's
pick
okay.
here, backdoored here, rebound here, passed it to an open guy here, that equated to these points, right, that helped the team win, and he still got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Hey, I ran into PJ. I ran into PJ out here
How you feeling?
In the streets.
in these streets. You know, he's a North Carolina guy. We had a little conversation. He was not happy.
Understandable,
He
though.
was not happy.
Of course he's not gonna be happy.
I don't want to tell you what he told me because I ain't going. I'm gonna classify it, but he trying to. He ain't happy.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean,
It ain't what he thought it was gonna be. He ain't happy. You know what I'm saying?
of course. I mean, you know, just being on the bench when you know you can contribute is never gonna be a hard pill to swallow.
Yep.
So PJ Tucker last scored a point on November 14th. Last played in the game.
Oh, my
November
daughter's birthday.
27th.
Damn.
Wait, what did we say? Who would win? First?
I lost.
Oh, it was
Because
any of the three
I thought he was
teams?
getting in the game, yeah.
Oh, damn. What did we say? Was the Spurs?
Spurs, Detroit, and PJ.
He was scoring before they won the game.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving.
Damn, PJ.
I think Tyrone did that. I mean, Ty Lue did that on purpose.
He watched the show.
To give me an L.
You know what is crazy? You say that though. They got Man, Kawhi, PG, and PJ Tucker all over there, and they ain't playing. Like what?
Like, you can't find no minutes for PJ?
Free that man.
You can't get no shooters. Oh, you ain't got no shooters.
Well, fucked up. They're probably gonna buy him out. He gonna go to Boston or some shit.
What's the fun is like when you think
love
about the Golden State Warriors, right? When you think about that championship run, you think about the Lakers when they were winning championship. That second unit was powerful.
It was.
The second unit was the power, right? That's where Bones is.
Yep.
Right? You can have a second unit that's just as powerful
Fast.
They
as
have
the
a
starter.
Russ,
Fast, high power. You got
and
Russ.
PJ.
That's why you got Russ, Bones, and
I'm playing them all. Throw them in there.
Yeah, like,
Throw
why
them
would
in there. Let them go.
When I was in DC, our second unit is sometimes the reason we came back with
Steve Blake and them.
Steve Blake and Juan Dixon.
Yep.
Them two, right there. They sitting there. They didn't need no defense.
Assassins.
Just that Maryland connection.
Yeah, like Russ and Bones in the
Russ
open
and
floor.
Bones in the open floor. Pity
Open
pat,
Bones and
pity
Powell?
pat.
Come on, that's-
and Powell.
Yeah.
What?
That's your second unit starting five.
PJ played a 4. We throw somebody in there. Miles Plumlee at the 5. What's up?
Listen, think about the lineup. You got Russ with Bones and Powell.
All fast.
That's coming off your bench.
All fast. I like that lineup too. Yeah, that's up.
Russ will be in heaven.
Yeah.
But it's defense then at that point. It's like they're giving up a lot of defense there.
Shh.
But then again, it's
That's what we got. Hey, that's what we got starting five for.
No, but you're going up against the other team's bench, so it's not that big of a deal.
Think about when Steve was Steve Blake, Jordan Farmar. You had Shannon Brown.
Yep.
They're just running.
Devin George.
Because if you leave your starter in and these guys are just coming in like, yo, coach, sub me.
Yes, I'm not trying to be
I'm not coming running up and down with these young fellas.
So we did a poll. We asked our Clippers legit in the West, legit threat. 71% said yes. So
Okay.
not in the hater mood today. Getting close to the holidays. You gave out 500.
They got that money.
Some lucky fans
I think
last week.
I think we just got two. I thought we had one yesterday, but we got two more.